Hi. Okay, so we are going to do some social emotional literature work here for a minute. So we are going to pull up a book from the website Epic, which I will close this out and show you the website. That is the book that we are going to read. But here is Epic, and you can create a free account for the rest of the school year, and that'll give you access to a lot of great materials here. If we just search here without even, if we just enter the search area, I don't type anything in, it shows you some categories, and one of those categories is social emotional learning. I'd like to pick a book on growth mindset today. So how I found this book was just going here and then scrolling through until I found a book that I liked. I am going to pull that book up again, which is called Ish. And we are going to read this book in a way that allows our students and our class to see us while we are reading it, because we know it is so important to have connections any way that we can. So what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do that is by opening up the Notes app here, and we are going to multitask. I am going to make this smaller. So I'm trying to bring this window, there we go, over to be a bit smaller so that I can see my book well. I am going to turn on the camera. I'm going to take a photo or video within the Notes app. And then I'm going to flip my camera around, and here I am. I actually have my camera over on this side, and so I would rather have my multitasking camera over here. So that way I'm sort of a little bit more like looking at the camera. Okay, so we're going to begin reading our book, Ish. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put down his pencil. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back with that!" Ramon raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied the drawings on Marisol's wall and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt. Loose lines, quickly springing out, without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals, tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw his feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishly ever after.